I will get to some serious stuff in a second, but there was just a lot of other weird stuff that happened today that I thought I might begin our conversation with tonight, including if today felt just a little bit different than every other day, if you felt like you had not enough time to get around and do whatever it is that you did today, well, guess what? You are not incorrect, because a very strange scientific reason means that today, July the 9th, is the shortest day in the history of the world. Apparently, it is 1 nanosecond shorter than the average day because of the rotation of the Earth and apparently the fact that the planet is getting ever so slightly smaller. Again, the explanation that comes here via an American news website, I think this one, yeah. Earth is expected to complete a full rotation on the 9th of July at roughly 1.3 milliseconds less than the standard 86,400 seconds that define a 24-hour day. With that time difference, imperceptible to humans, it does represent a broader pattern that has left scientists scratching their heads for years. After thousands of years of the Earth slowing down, Earth has been spinning faster in recent years, constantly breaking records for its shortest days. Now, again, if you felt like today just was a millisecond faster, everything was a little bit, yes, because of the Earth's rotation and it getting smaller. I told you, it was a weird day today.
You talk about it being figurative and symbolically, and suddenly you don't have to do it anymore because you've really reduced it into something that is undefinable. The scriptures don't do that. The scriptures define things very specifically and very exactly. And so if we view these passages that we've looked at, and even here in Revelation 3:10, the context is the promise of escape, preceded by both Jesus' revelation, where 7 times we find him, in chapter 7, he says that the times are going to be the great tribulation. So chapters 4 through 19 are about the great tribulation. In fact, a time that Jesus said would be unequaled from the beginning of the world until now and never to be equaled again. And Jesus then added after he said that, if those days had not been cut short, no one would survive. Think about that. I'm going to cut those days short, that no one survive, but for the sake of the elect, those days will be shortened.
Let's bring in Michio Kaku, who's a professor of theoretical physics at the City University of New York. Professor, good morning. Thank you.
Morning. Glad to be on.
What does this mean?
Well, at first it sounds like something from a Hollywood movie.
Right.
The script says, oh my God, the core of the Earth is spinning backwards. I mean, this is worse than having a tsunami or an earthquake. The stability of what you walk on is at stake. Now, this report comes not from Hollywood. It comes from reputable scientists at Beijing University that analyze echoes. When an earthquake takes place, shock waves go reverberating around the inside of the Earth. And by analyzing these echoes with computers, you can recreate a model of the inside of the Earth. And sure enough, the core seems to be about to spin backwards.
What if I told you Earth is about to spin faster than usual this August and July? Could we actually lose time and not even notice? This isn't a sci-fi movie plot. Scientists have confirmed that Earth's rotation will speed up on certain days in July and August this year. But what does that actually mean for our clocks, our tech, or even our sleep cycles? At first glance, it sounds normal, but the details totally unexpected. Hello viewers, I'm Kavya Khandelwal and you are watching The Edge. Normally, Earth takes about 24 hours to complete one full rotation, which is what gives us day and night. But here's the interesting part. It's never a perfect 24 hours. Our planet's rotation changes slightly all the time. It wobbles, slows down, or speeds up based on natural forces. Now, during this July and August, scientists are seeing Earth spin milliseconds faster than usual, according to atomic clock readings, which are accurate to the tiniest fraction of second. Days between July 17 and August 16 could be microseconds shorter than the standard 24 hours. And this isn't the first time. In 2020, Earth recorded its shortest day ever, 1.46 milliseconds shorter than average. It may sound small, but over time, these milliseconds add up. And that's where things start to get complicated. If Earth's rotation keeps speeding up, we might have to do something that's never been done before. Subtract time from the world clock. This is called a negative leap second, essentially deleting a second to keep our digital clocks in sync with Earth's actual rotation. We have added leap seconds in the past when the Earth was slowing down, but subtracting one, that's new territory. And it could get messy, especially for global tech systems. Think about it. Servos, GPS satellites, financial markets, all of them run on ultra-precise time. A missing second could throw everything off, from international transactions to navigation systems. Even Meta has spoken out about this. Their engineers say that leap seconds added or removed can cause massive disruptions to systems that expect time to move forward, not skip. So what's actually causing Earth to speed up? Turns out it's a combination of natural forces. First, melting glaciers. When ice caps melt, the mass distribution on Earth changes. Imagine a figure skater pulling in their arms, they spin faster. Earth works the same way. Second is earthquakes and movements in the core. Shifts in Earth's molten core and seismic activity can affect how mass is balanced when alters rotation speeds. Third, atomic pressure, ocean currents, and wind patterns. These constantly push and pull on the planet, causing subtle changes in its spin. All of this creates a kind of planetary dance, a chaotic, beautiful, and unpredictable system where everything affects everything. But here's the problem. Even though we know it's happening, we don't fully understand why. And without clear answers, scientists are being extra cautious. And here's the twist. Despite the measurable speed up, there are no immediate plans to introduce a negative leap second. Why? Because no one wants to risk global tech glitch over millisecond. There's debate within the scientist community. Some say we should ditch leap seconds altogether and let atomic time drift away from Earth time. Others say we need better monitoring and new rules. So for now, we are just watching the clock tick slightly faster. To wrap it up, Earth really is spinning faster on some days this July and August. We are talking milliseconds, but they are enough to affect our timekeeping. If the trend continues, we may have to delete a second from the world clock, which could cause serious issues for tech systems. The causes? Everything from melting glaciers to deep Earth movements, and we still don't fully get it. It's a weird reminder that even something as solid as 24 hours in a day isn't guaranteed.